Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. For today's fall card series, I will be making 3 cards, and it's actually a part of my Recycle With Me series as well. So, for today's card, I will be using this die set from Simon Says Stamp called Fall Leaves. Now, I believe this set is no longer available, but just search leaves, and I'm sure you can find a other set or a stencil. And so the reason why this is a part of my Recycle With Me series as well was because all these papers are scraps that I have saved, and I pulled out fall colors so that I was able to create these cards. So I will be using my Sizzix Sidekick machine to cut down these leaves in all the fun fall colors. And this made for a lot of leaves and very quick and easy to do. That's what I love about the Sizzix Sidekick machine, because it's simple. You can do it right on your desk. You don't have to move this big fancy big shot around. It's just right there with you. So once all of the leaves were cut down, I went ahead and started working on my cards. So here I am just arranging and playing around with the leaves, and I was wanting to do a fall wreath. So I played around and came up with this little design and changed it a little bit in the later processes. But to adhere all of the leaves, I used the Xyron sticker maker, which made it really fast and quick. Didn't need to fiddle with the advanced tape glider or liquid glue or anything. Since there was so many different pieces of all the leaves, I just wanted this to go as quick as possible. I just love all these fall colors, the vibrancy of fall. What is your favorite fall color? Let me know in the comments below. Do you love just one color for fall, or do you like them all? So here I'm just assembling my wreath image again. I really like these longer leaves. It was making a wreath fairly easy and simple, and then the little leaves were just the filler to close in those gaps and add a little bit more color. So I got a little brave with this card, and instead of pulling out my fall stamps, I decided to write in my own writing. So I'm using the Emboss It pen by Ranger, and I'm using the black pen, and I'm writing "Be Thankful" inside the wreath. And then I'm just going ahead and using Ranger embossing powder in the clear and putting it over my writing. And then I will heat set that with my heat tool, and this just makes the words pop off the paper and shine a little bit. So I felt like I was losing the leaves on the paper. They just weren't standing out, and the colors just weren't being as vibrant as they could. So I used the Ranger Emboss It pen in the clear and just added some leaf detail on there, as you can see. And then once again use the embossing powder from Ranger in the clear. And then I will heat set that, and you'll just see how much this brings out the leaves. It just makes the colors of them so much more vibrant and just adds so much more detail to the card and to the leaves. And then to finish off the card, I am using the Autumn Red crystal drops from Nuvo, and I just think that this added a lot and tied in the colors from the leaves more. And I'm also using the English Mustard crystal Nuvo drops. And that will finish off card number 1. Jumping into card number 2, we're going to be switching things up a little bit and doing something a little bit different, but fun. Okay, so for this next card, I decided to use the negative part of the dies, so the leftover paper. So I made it into a stencil, and I just used my Distress Oxide inks to do this. So right now I just used the Fossilized Amber and then the Mowed Lawn. And I'm sorry some of this is off camera. I don't know what happened. It was in the groove. So I just essentially made my own background with this and created my stencil. So then I decided to use the Emboss It pen, the clear one, again, and I just went around the leaves and added the detail as well to all the leaves that I created with my background with the stencil that I created, and then using the clear embossing powder again. And yeah, melting it, and it's just gonna add detail and bring those leaves out, make them pop, make the fall colors more vibrant. This is a great way to create your own background, just get more out of your dies. This is quite a lengthy process, but it was definitely worth it in the end because I think it turned out really cool and it was fun to try this technique out. Alright, so then I decided to write my sentiment again. This time I wrote "Thank you" in the clear ink from the pen and used the Simon Says Stamp white embossing powder over the black cardstock and cut that down after I heat set it and adhered it to the card base with the Xyron sticker maker, and then I had a quick fall thank you card. And then of course, to keep the systematicness of these cards and kind of keep the theme going, I decided to bring in the Autumn Red Nouveau Drops again and the English Mustard Nouveau Drops to just add a little bit more to this card. And then for card number 3, which is coming up next, I will be using the remaining leaves that I cut out with the Sizzix Sidekick machine to create one final card. So I'm just using the Xyron sticker maker to adhere these last leaves. And I just took my card base and arranged the leaves around to create a background with them. Kind of placed them where I thought they would look good. And this was a pretty quick card. And then on the one card here, or the one leaf here, you're going to see that I write Hello Fall, and then add the detail in once again. I wanted these cards to kind of be like a collection of cards, a collection of fall cards with leaves. And then these leaves are just going to pop off the page once that embossing powder is heat set, and the sentiment here as well. And then, of course, I grabbed the Autumn Red Nouveau Drops and the English Mustard Nouveau Drops, and I finished off the card, and I was able to create 3 cards with a similar look but 3 different ways. So the first card was creating a wreath with the leaves, and the second card was creating a background with the negative part and creating a stencil from that, and then the third card was using the last of the leaves and creating a background with that. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. What are your favorite fall colors? Thank you. Bye!